When it comes to putting, I don't think you can ever accuse yourself of being too good. Hey, my name is Alex Fisher for the Camelback Golf Academy. Stick around, watch this video, and I'll show you how to be a little bit more efficient around the greens, be better at reading greens, and being better at controlling the speed on the greens. Thanks for checking out this video. Okay, so let's get to it. So how can we be more efficient around the greens? To be honest, when it comes to most amateurs and practicing, they don't typically want to practice putting, but when you look at it, 70% of the shots are within 100 yards of the green and 46% of those shots are going to be with your putter. In actual fact, you use your putter more than any other club in the bag. And so it's really important, if we want to get better at scoring and be more efficient on the golf course, we've got to get better at putting itself. And so what can we do? In terms of reading greens, I want to give you a couple of different ideas on what you should be looking for and have a little bit of a better routine. So I've got a putt here that's about 8 feet away, 10 feet away. PGA Tour average from about this distance here is less than 50%. So if we can make this putt today, that'd be really, really awesome. But what are some of the things that we can do to give ourselves a higher percentage chance of making this putt? Well, the first thing I would look for is try to figure out, is there a high side or a low side to this putt itself? So we'll be able to tell on the screen here, but this green actually slopes a little bit from left to right. So what does that mean? Well, to get a better advantage point of being able to see most of the break, I want to stand on the low side of the putt itself. So if I come on over here and maybe kind of come to like a midway point, this will give me a better view of kind of what I'm facing between where the ball is and where the hole is. But I'm going to really want to try and focus kind of on this area right here. Every putt that you hit is going to go pretty straight to a certain point, but about that final third is where the green starts to kind of influence the break of the putt, because the ball is going to slow down. Next thing we want to do is we want to look behind the hole and kind of figure out an entry point here. Where do we think the ball is going to fall into the hole itself? So as I'm looking at this putt here, I kind of have a point on the cup itself as to where I want to think about the ball falling into the hole, but because of that distance away from where the ball is, I've got to pick a spot a little bit closer. So every putt that you hit is going to go straight to a certain point, so I want to figure out that breaking point on my putt. Now I'm not going to walk on the high side because that's going to confuse me. I'm going to stay back on the low side here, and I'm kind of looking up in an area around here just that I can use to go ahead and aim at. I think if you can think about every putt that you're going to hit as about a 2-foot target in front of where the ball is, you'll have a better chance of actually making it. Now, until they outlaw this, I would highly suggest that you use the line on your golf ball to go ahead and help you with aiming. And the best thing to do is, if you crouch right behind the ball, don't come in from the sides here, but crouch right behind. Let's go ahead and line that ball up towards where the hole is here. Take one step back and look to see where that line is, and then let's go ahead and match the line on my putter to the line on the ball here. Once I have this line and I'm going to commit to it, I'm going to make some practice swings looking at the entry point where I think the ball is going to fall towards where the hole is. And then I'll go ahead and set up here, take one more look, back to here, and then go ahead and putt. So luckily I was better than a PGA Tour player for once. But if you follow that routine of figuring out the high side, the low side, walk on the low side, look behind the hole, figure out where the entry point is, your breaking point, and then your true aiming point, which should be within 2 feet of the ball, I guarantee you'll get your ball on line more consistently. So try that out. I guarantee your scores will come down, and really appreciate you checking out this video today.